So we're going to enter and understand the world of color. Color is my favorite topic because I love color. How are you supposed to get color? There are many ways. I'm going to show you like the basics. One of them is going to the toolbar and double click here and you're going to be able to have all of this. You're going to be able to select, for example, any hue that you prefer. Hue in Spanish will be tono. And you can select something that is light or darker, depending where you place with your mouse, and give a click, okay? This is one way. The other way is going to the top menu, and you're going to find out that you have all of these options. Now, let me apply it to some of the objects. I'm going to create some circles so you can see what's going on right now. Depending on the color solid that you have here is the color that you're going to have in this area. Let me duplicate, and I'm going to do it, select all of them and duplicate them so you can be aware of how you can get different shades of color. And here it goes. Once I have it like this, I just need to click one of the colors and I'm going to be able to transform and change it, okay? Like this and like this. So I have the option to come here, I have the option to come here. If you click right here in the toolbar where I have the mouse, you can see that it says default fill and stroke. What does that mean? I'm going to select this one, and if I click this one, it means that it's going to be black and white, okay? I can change the color if I click here where it says swap fill and stroke, you see? Now, another way of getting color is with the tools that I have at my right. One of them is clicking this one that says color. Usually you're going to have this. It's similar to the one that we had right here in the toolbar, but if you want to have more options, what are you supposed to do? Click the corner and click show options. As I have this format is letter, the color mode is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Let me introduce you to these colors, okay? Cyan is going to be kind of blue. Cyan, when you have it in 100%, is this one, the one that I have. Let me move this one closer so it's going to be easier for you to find it. Cyan is this one. If you have a printer in your house, you have seen this color before. Magenta. Magenta is pink, kind of pink. In Mexican, they will say Mexican pink, okay? It's this one. Yellow is when you have 100% here where you have the Y. And black is going to be, let me put this to 0, is going to be this one. So, as you can see, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Now, if I put all of these colors together, let me select this one, the one that I have at the top. How about if I put 100%, 100%, 100%, and 100%? This one is going to be called registration, okay? I'm going to move it and place it here. You may think that they are alike, but no, take a look here. Here you have only one color, and if you are going to print a document, they're going to charge you just one color. But here you have 4 colors. So this is expensive, and this one is not. So you have to be careful when you're selecting the colors, okay? Why cyan, magenta, amarillo, and black are cyan, magenta, yellow, and black are so important? Sorry for my Spanish again. Well, because between the combination of each color, you're going to have a different result. For example, if you add cyan and pink, let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to put 100% of cyan and 100% of magenta. You're going to get blue. Now, how about if I mix cyan and yellow? So I'm going to select this one again. Cyan is going to be 100%. Yellow, you're going to get green. Okay, and the last one, if I combine this one to this one, what is going to happen? So cyan is going to be 0, magenta is going to be 100, and yellow is going to be 100. You're going to get red. So red, green, and blue, remember that are the colors for the screen. Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black are the colors for printing. I'm going to move this one to the top. Okay, so you have the combination of these 2 colors. Why is so relevant? Because you can combine between all of them and have different shades. For example, this one, I have already the purple, but maybe I want to change it here. I want it less magenta. I want some yellow and a little bit of black. And you can have different colors if you mix these four. These four colors are going to be helpful if you're doing something that you're going to print, or if you want to combine colors depending on this mix that I just showed you. If you don't like it like this, don't panic. There are a lot of options to get color. You can click here. Let me select another option, and then you can have different colors, and here at the top they're going to tell you the combination that it has of cyan and the combination that it has of magenta. You see? I'm just clicking all the way here, and this is the result. So you have 1 way, 2, and 3. In the corner, you're going to find out that you have another options. You have for grayscale, RGB, HSV. What does that mean? Grayscale is going to keep you everything in scales of black. So you're going to have this light one. Let me show you, for example, all the scales that you have of gray, depending where you click it, and you're using only one color, black. Okay? Now I'm going to click the other one, and instead of selecting cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, I'm going to select RGB. RGB is red, green, and blue. I'm going to still have these options right here just below, but if you want to combine, it's different from cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, because the combination of the colors, as you can see, is not because you combine red and green, you're going to have yellow, right? I mean, you will, but if you have, I don't know, watercolor, the result is not going to be like this. We are managing and talking about light, okay? And here you have the number as a reference if you want to do some software programming, okay? Now, I'm going to select the other one. HSB means hue, saturation, and balance. This is helpful if you're using it in Photoshop, because it's going to define the quantity of color that you're going to have. Saturation defines too much color, less color, okay? And this one is white and black, how much you're going to add to a specific color. This is more common in Photoshop, not exactly in Illustrator, but I have to show it to you. And well, we've already seen this, and web safe is going to limit the colors that you already have. Okay, I don't like this one because it's limiting everything that I love of color, so I don't like it. But if you prefer to have it more simple like this, it's up to you. I mean, I'm giving you the options. And well, what else can we do? For example, here we have the option create new swatch. You're going to be able, for example, to name it Brenda Blue. And I'm going to put it here, here, and maybe this one. I'm going to click it, add to my library. Okay. Now it's going to be saved in the library, so I can use it in near future in other documents, or I can come here to the top, and this one, as you can see, is Brenda Blue. Okay, so I have my own swatch in my document. What else can I do with color? Let me close this one. Color, you can come here to the top menu, go to the corner, and then let's go where it says Open Swatch Library. How about if you are going to do a brand for a company that has ice creams? Let's go to Foods and then select Ice Cream. The software is going to give you some options that are usually and common used for ice creams. Now let's see, let's do another circle here. So you can select the colors. For example, in this palette, I have this one and I have this one. Okay, they give you some examples and they help you to select colors. Well, you can, for example, make the logo and select this one too. I don't know. Let's see this one. You can have a brand that has these 3 colors. These are like the common combinations. For example, this one is for Napolitano, right? Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, if I'm not wrong. Now, if you don't like this one as an example, let's go again. Click, Open swatch library. And how about if you are going to do, I don't know, kids stuff? Here you have the combination, the most common combination used for kids. For example, if you are doing something for the princess, you know, for Disney princesses, here you have this one. It uses pink and so on. So all the colors are already here. Now, they are not saved here, but in case you're going to use, I don't know, a specific folder, you can come, grab it, grab this one, and once you have it like this, you can come and release it here. And I have it right here as a folder, as you can see. I was just holding it with my mouse. And this is how you can get different swatch, okay? This is really common and is really useful. And the last one, just for you to see, let's see, earth tones. How about skin tones? If you are white, yellowish, if you are African American, here you have all the tones. And the last one, because I always like to give an extra, here you have, in case, for example, you open the document and you don't have any color here, you say, where is it? I don't know, where is it? You can come here, open swatch library, and then select the one that says default swatches. And here you're going to have the same ones that you have right here, you see? Okay. Well, another way of getting colors, and this is really important if you're going to do a brand. Let me go to the web and let me click Tiffany. You know this brand already, right? Tiffany is really an expensive brand and they usually use this color. If you, for example, see this color in blue sky, you're going to say, it's not original Tiffany. This color is already registered and you have to pay for it, okay? You're not able to pay to use it because it's already like registered and only Tiffany is allowed to use it. But, for example, how about Liverpool? I'm going to write down here Liverpool. You know, the store that we have here in Mexico, this one. Okay, so it has this pink color. It's not exactly magenta. It is a Pantone color called Rhodamine Red. How can I get this color, or how can I work with Coca-Cola? Let me show you both. Coca-Cola Pantone. So it says that Coca-Cola, well, usually when you're working with the company, they tell you what is the color, okay? As we're right now doing this exercise, I'm using what we have on the web. So it says Pantone 484, okay. So let's go again to Illustrator. And let's imagine that I have here Liverpool and that I have here Coca-Cola, okay? I'm going to place the color that represents the brand and that I'm going to use, and it's going to be printed the same shade, the same saturation in China, in Spain, even in Brazil, because Pantone is going to give you a color that is going to be similar to everyone, okay? Every time it's printed, it's going to be the same tone. So I'm coming to the corner, I'm going to select here, Open Swatch Library. I'm going to select where it says color books, and then I'm going to find out that I have all these Pantones. I'm going to select the first one, solid coated, and I'm going to write down for Liverpool. Remember that I told you that Rhodamine Red was for Liverpool, so I'm going to write down Rhodamine, and here I have the option. Once I click it, it's going to be saved here. Rhodamine Red is for Liverpool. So I'm going to select this one and I'm going to paint it in pink. I know that it doesn't look so light and bright, but it's the color that they use. Now, let's come here. Remember that this was Coca-Cola, right? And the number was 484. So I come here to the corner, click here again, Open Swatch Library, Color Books. I'm going to write down the number 484. Or 485. It's 485 if I'm not wrong. Let me confirm it. Yes, 485. So I go back to Illustrator. I'm selecting this one, and this is the red that belongs to Coca-Cola. Every brand, when it's defined and designed, you establish the color that is going to be used. And of course, you're going to put the cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, the RGB, and the hex color. Okay, this is how it's done. Now, what's the difference between all the colors and all the Pantones that I just seen? Okay, I'm going back here. Pantone cyan, magenta, yellow, and black is made with these 4 colors. Okay, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. When you see the word coated, it means that it's going to be bright. Like, for example, when you have this magazine in your hands and you see that the pages, they are shiny, well, that means coated. It has like a coat over it, okay? A UV coat. Uncoated means that it's not going to be so shiny, like if you have a bond paper or a newspaper, okay? So if you're going to print it in something that is shiny, use coated. If you're going to use in something that is not shiny, uncoated. Now, metallic is going to be all the metals, pastels, and neon. For example, if you want to print in neon color because it's trendy, well, here's where you get it. For example, I'm going to open it and you're going to find out that here you have all the colors. I know that they don't look so neon, but when you print them in a printer, not in your house, in an imprenta, you're going to find out that the color is really, really bright, okay? This is one way of getting colors in Illustrator. Now, if you go to the top menu, you're going to find out that you have color, color guide, color themes. Color themes is really important. Why? Because it's going to help you in selecting colors like triads, like complementary colors, everything that we just saw in the Zoom session. Now, as you can see, I can select it here, I can explore, I can add different ones, and I can upload the ones that I just made in Kuler. So you may say, where is Kuler, Brenda? Let me help you and let me guide you. Let's go to the browser and we're going to write down Kuler, where it says the search, and then we're going to click where it says Adobe Color Wheel, a color palette generator. You're going to have this as a solution. It's going to give you the combination of the colors, as you can see here. For example, if you want to have monochromatic, one color. If you want to have complementary colors, you know that they are the opposites. And they're going to show you how you can combine the colors, okay? The idea is to make this like something with more attraction, okay? You can continue moving. It can show you the separation, the complementary separation, for example. And it's going to be nice to the eyes. If you have no idea of what color you can use, I have a suggestion for you. We can create a new one, and for creating a new one, how can we do it? Let's go where it says extraer tema. Here you can put an image and have inspiration for the image. Let's see, how about if I'm doing a spa? I'm going to write down beach because I want to have all the colors of the beach. So I look for the image that I prefer. This one is cool. I love to be here. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to save it, okay, in my desktop. Then I'm going to select the image that I just downloaded. And as you can see, Kuler is going to help you to select the colors, to combine them and make a beautiful design. Let's see, too much brown. I like this one better. And what can you do? For example, you can save it in your library and you can open it in your library in Illustrator. Now I have a different account because this one is my personal and the Illustrator I'm using is professional, so I am not going to be able to open it right now, but this is how you can do it. You can select only the dark things, the brighter ones, and here you have, let's see, this one is too much. I prefer the sea, as you can see. Well, you can combine the colors this way. I hope you enjoy it, and this is how you can get colors using Illustrator. See you in the next video.